Share the live, 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 share the live. 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 Good morning, my good people. I'm DJ Marisha coming to you from the Green Valley area here, Cairn St. Kitts. And I decided to make myself the unpaid PRO for just a few minutes for the Labour administration this morning. And the reason for me doing this is that, as citizens, we have to do things for public good, for the good of the country. And there has been some deceitful individuals from the past Team Unity administration, of course. My good partner there in the likes of Ian Patches Libard, I happened to run across one of his feed there speaking about the complaints for the water that was found in the Cairn area not being potable, and people are calling him asking questions from the Cairn area. Well, my good people, I am here to bring you the facts, and just the facts, and a view, so that you can see for yourselves. As we are aware, the Cairn area have been struggling. You can see the Lash Mountains over there, and the Cairn in there, over there, heading towards Spooners and back of the St. Peter's area over there. So that's the Lush Mountains over there. And you see our buses doing the usual thing on the road. They need to drive safely. Now, as I was saying, the Team Unity administration under the leadership of Prime Minister Harris took office in 2015. They were voted out by the people in 2022. But the facts are, during that 7+ year period, there was 3 ministers of public works with responsibility to ensure that the respective area throughout our lovely island of St. Kitts receive proper potable water for its citizens, that we could have showers and all of that good stuff. But in those 7 years, it was squandered. And I say squandered because one of those Minister of Public Works was the Ian Patches Libard that chose to be spewing these falsehoods. on a Monday evening and a Thursday evening on social media. We also had the Deputy Prime Minister, the Honorable Sean K. Richards, which was the leader of the PAM at the time. And finally, after Prime Minister Harris decided to get rid of 6 of them in May of 2022, the Honorable Eugene Hamilton of the Cairn area here became the 3rd Minister of Public Works. Now, the people in Cairn has been crying out for relief with water. In very short time, under the new Labour administration led by the Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Terence Jew, who represents this area, District 8, or Number 8 as we call it in St. Kitts Nevis Planance, campaign and bringing relief to the people in this area, and he have done so. I understand the company that was responsible for the drilling goes by the name of Bead. A great job was done, because as I take a step back up the hill, I will show you where it started earlier, where the water was found. The meters are connected, and where I'm looking at here at the moment, this area appears to be the equipment room, we assume will be I'm live, I cannot speak. Where they should have the generators and what we call a pump room to operate the water system. And when I hear the former minister, Ian Patches-Liberd, speaking about complaints that the water in the area are not potable, I come to you, the general public, to show you what is really happening here. A great deal of work has been done here in the last 6 months. The new Labour administration has been in office for less than 2 years, and they was able to drill and find water in the Cairn area in less than 2 years. And instead of these opposition people give credit to the hard-working citizens like the new Minister of Works, the Honorable Convis Maynard, and his team at Public Works, the Bead company to find water, they are out there campaigning that it's a lie. No water was found. Who tests the water? The water is no good. Well, what I want to ask you people online, because I know that I have some sensible people, Kittish Division in the diaspora, Eustace Hendrickson, Ivor Henry, and you good folks, Loretta Wharton, Annette Franks, Gwyneth Byron. I know you guys are sensible people. Do you think Dr. Jew and his new Labour administration is that crazy that they will put in this type of work, this kind of money, to erect a pump room, an equipment room here and the main road in Cairn, just for putting up a building with no water available for the people to use? So I come here this morning to give you guys the facts and to let you see for yourself that big things are happening in our beloved Federation. In less than 2 years, water was found in Cairn. This is the pump room that will be controlling and distributing the water in the area. The work here has been monitoring it for the last couple of weeks, and I am surprised that the work has been moving along so swiftly. So I decided that as a citizen of this federation to bring this information to your good people at home, here, locally, regionally, and internationally, that your new Labour administration is hard at work for the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. And the people of Cairn will have relief where the water is concerned in short time. And just as I pop up the hill here and get away from the pump room for a bit, or the equipment area, as I would call it, I just want you to see where the water actually was found. And my good people, water is here. No question about that. Water was found here in Cairn. Water was found here in the Green Valley area. This little platform here with that pipe coming out of that concrete slab, that is where the drilling was done. That is where the water will be coming up, or is already coming up. You have a vent pipe there as well. Whatever they're going to do with that, I do not know. I'm not the water people, but this is where the water is. From here, you got your test pipe here. This is your test pipe. And the thing about it is, I can tell you that water is in Cairn. You know, they have it turned off at the moment, but as you can see, this is the pressure valve area where they do their tests and whatever. And down in the hole here, as I bring you down here a little closer, for those of you who are familiar with this kind of stuff, that's your water meter. As a matter of fact, let me try to get a little bit closer in, that you can take a reading and the meter. Right? That's your water meter. That's your water meter there. Right? This is your main disconnect valve. Okay, I see why and that's the other disconnect for the service to the general public. So my good people, like I said, water is here in Cairn. And we're so close to the sea over here. You can see right across the horizon there, lovely blue water, Blue Mountain here. I'm not going to stay with you too long this morning. I just want you to know that despite of all the negatives that you might be getting out there from those sore losers who is trying to distort the good that the Labour Party is doing, I am here to tell you the country running good. You know, you cannot have a government stay in power for more than 7 years and did not do anything but squander the money. You understand? Stimulus after stimulus packages came out in the COVID era, but the people is yet to benefit from those stimulus. But here in Cairn, the people of the Green Valley area, they are going to be benefiting with the relief. Again, the pump house is here. Should be finished within the next, I would say, 6 months based on what I see here, because it appears as though that this is the foundation of the pump room, The tampering was done to settle the ground. Next step, I think they will be putting on some BRC, which is steel, to support the footing, and they will pour the concrete for the floor before they can install the equipment and do their plastering and put on a roof and stuff like that. So there's quite some work to be done still, but based on my observation over the last couple of weeks, as I said, this work has been moving very swiftly. So I would even go as far as to make it simple. For those of you who might want to come home for Carnival, when you come, you're going to see the pump room finish. Once you come for Sugar Mass 53, I'm not even going to put any sooner of a timeline. And my good people, you know, with all that they carried on with, muddying the waters, calling the Prime Minister out of his name, disrespecting the Labour Party, the reality is that this new Labour administration has done more in less than 2 years than what them guys did in the 7.5 years, you know. Because in as much as they was there talking about unity, they spend the better half of their 7+ years fighting in within. The one over there in our sister island, Queen City, his fight was about fair share. No matter how much he get, it was not enough. Fair share. And I keep saying, the things that these politicians does is based on the citizens of the Federation enabling them to do or not to do. Because every time I come live and I'm trying to get some updates on what's happening in St. Kitts, you will hear the Univisions want to know what happened to Nevis. Well, the Univisions need to tell me what is happening on Nevis. Because I have seen what is happening on Nevis. The blind could see what is happening on Nevis. And if those in opposition who claim they're running for office do not want to put in the footwork, the time work, whatever it takes to get things done on Nevis, that is on you all. And if the people don't want to hold the foot to the fire, that's on you all. You know, DJ Marish have done his part to bring awareness. DJ Marish have done his part to show where we need to take a different direction where the Nevis is concerned. But if you, the Nevisions, want to sit back and wait and just talk is cheap. They're going to ignore the nice. In St. Kitts, we did what we had to do. And I'm going to leave the conversation for another time. Because tomorrow evening, Wednesday the 6th of March, is going to be a continuation of my life from last week, Wednesday, you know. Because the Honorable Gart Wilkin, Attorney General, joined me last Wednesday. And it was a very impressive conversation that we had from all accounts. I received calls regionally here, locally here, Kittitian and Divisions, thanking me for having the conversation and the updates that God gave. I had folks calling me regionally, Antigua, Anguilla, St. Martin, the Virgin Islands, giving the same kudos to the AG for his presentation. The only concern that they had was why the Labour Party not singing their own song a bit more, why they are not hearing these good things more. And that is an issue that the Labour Party will have to deal with. That is why today I decided to appoint myself for a few minutes, the unpaid PRO for the Labour Party, just for this morning. I will terminate myself in a few minutes, but as I said, I think it's important. I also receive calls internationally. I got calls from the UK, England, Scotland, Morocco, California, New York, with folks thanking me for bringing the AG on board, and they was very impressed. Texas as well, and Florida, Atlanta, thanking me for bringing the AG, and they were very impressed with his presentation. So I want again publicly thank the AG for his appearance last Wednesday, and I look forward to more of his appearance, because as I said before to them, do not wait until election campaign time come to start talking your things them, Keep the people them engaged now. Keep the masses engaged now. Let them know what you're doing. And I will be the first to say, I don't think that the Labour Party PRO machinery is doing any justice. So I would hope that Prime Minister Joe and his team, when they go back into cabinet whenever, they take this matter serious and understand. Just as DJ Marisha did this morning, it don't have to be DJ Marisha. There are many social media activists out there. Some of them, every accident, they on the scene to show the accident. Whenever you hear of a murder, they on the scene to show the murder. Some of them body tell them all kind of negative things about ministers of government or other citizens in general. Well, I would advise them, to use the same social media, use their platform, and give the people the good that is happening in the Federation. Show the people what Labour has been doing in the past less than 2 years. Look at their structure. I cannot say it enough. Water was found in Keon. Water is in Keon. It's here for you to see, not hearsay, not them say. So you have your service valve, you have your meter, the water meter is on. You got your main lines ready to rumble. I mean, what you guys are? You guys so blind with politics that your eyes close open, or they open shut, listening to all of this propaganda from this fake news massive who had the opportunity to run the country and squandered the time, messed it up badly. Brother Ian Patisler, but this is DJ Marisha talking to you. I love you as an individual. Your platform that you have there, I want you to use it for common good. Call out the things that need to be called out. Call them out. I don't have a problem with that. I will even help you echo what you're saying. But stop the lies. Stop lying to the people. Stop telling people that the water was not tested and are tested by the wrong people and are not potable and all these things. Stop it. I am appealing to you for the best for everybody, for the good of the country, for the good of the Federation. Cut out these lies. You got people around the world listening to your line. You understand? I don't think that Dr. Joe, his advisors, the people at Public Works would have gone and invest this kind of money to put up a pump room, an equipment room here on the main road for everybody to sink here on. I don't think this work would have been done if potable water was not available to the people. See it for yourself. So, again, like I said, I don't plan to stay here too long. I'm about to pull out of here. But I just want to do my good citizenry and bring the facts to you, good people. And as some of you in the St. Kitts area, you all drive by here, you all don't even check to see what's going on, hail up the contractors, talk to them, see what the status is and stuff like that. But DJ Marisha does these things. Whenever I drive by and see any kind of construction taking place, I stop and I speak to the people, find out what's going on, find out if they're having any hardship, if there's anything that we can do to help our citizens, you know. So, at the end of the day, I would hope that this short live video will put an end to the gimmicks that my partner there, Brother Ian Patches Libert, is spewing on a Monday evening and Thursday evening in regards to the water situation here in Cairn. I'm very proud of Dr. Joe and his team for making this possible. And I'll come back to you at some time to give you an update when the project is completed or closer to complete, that you can actually see the equipment in place and actually see the water flowing for yourself. And I will actually drink some of that water. So I'll put my credibility on the line that if I am going to be crazy enough to drink water that is not potable, then I'm just as crazy as the government then. You know. So, my good people, I don't like to take my words and flip it how they want at their convenience, cut and splice and whatever. But that's okay. You will have this live feed not only on my Facebook page, but you will also have it on YouTube. So when they splice them and send you the fake edit version of what I say, just go and look at the full broadcast and you would know. DJ Marisha don't into no gimmicks, no tricks. You know, I appreciate the folks passing, blowing me up, waving, showing appreciation for what I am doing. And I want to take the time out to thank you online viewers. As I've said time and time again, without you online viewers, there's no podcast. So I appreciate you guys that when I go live to bring you updates, that you don't keep it to yourself. You share it with the world. You share it with everyone and let them know that DJ Marisha is here and DJ Marisha is doing his thing. So at the end of the day, everybody get a chance to see what is going on here in our beloved Federation. And you know, my baby girl car is over there. That is baby girl. Yeah, car is over there. So my good people, as you look at it there, that is the coastline there, over there in our beloved. Let me swing the camera around and see if I can see some of you folks. Yeah. So this is the DJ here, DJ Marisha, bringing to you this live feed from here in the Cairn area, Green Valley. Just down the road there is the West Gas Station that operates by the man Royal Isaac and Lennox Libert. Velma have her little catering thing there that she does on a Saturday with her black pudding and whatever there. So just keep supporting Velma. And I want to big up my boy in the area here. I thought I would see him over here someplace, but I didn't see him. The big lies, Duncan Watley. I saw my boy Douglas Watley yesterday. It was good seeing him after a while. I haven't seen him. But as I said, my good people, I am here to do the good that I can do for our beloved Federation. That's what I'm here to do. Bring you the good news. So, without any further ado, let me just set up a few people. Good morning, Sister Lynn. How are you doing? Hope all is well with you. Hope you had a good night rest on the family. Sister Deetra Farrell Smith. Hope all is good with you as well. Sister Gwyneth Marisha, Beverly Marisha, Cora Bennett. How are you doing? Because of the glaze in the sunlight, I cannot see everyone who is online. I know a great deal of you is online. I will look at the comments later when I get a chance and respond to you accordingly. But yes, I'm DJ Marisha, coming to you live from the Green Valley area here in the village of Keon, number 8 as they call it. This is the area for Prime Minister Drew and the campaign and the fact that he will bring relief to the people of Keon for having issues with water. And as they would say in the political parlance, promise made, promise kept. Good morning, Honorable Prime Minister Joe. Good morning to the First Lady, your wife, your son, and your entire family, your cabinet. I'll be popping up somewhere else at some point because there are other ministers within the Labour regime that are doing some good stuff. And I look forward to speaking with them and bring the good news. Somebody have to do it. We cannot just bring the car accidents, the murders, people making love in vehicle. These kind of stuff, yes, they might be entertaining to some of you. But what is important to me right now is the growth of our federation. That is what's important to me. And this I will continue to bring to you. The growth of our beloved federation. So, as I said, for you folks that are looking for the car accident and the murder videos and those things, you have your people for that. DJ Marisha is about bringing you the upgrades to the federation, the improvements. And I am so happy this morning that I can bring you the upgrade here in Keon. And you know, the pressure gauge here, the water is turned off, so the pressure gauge is down. But again, this is the pressure gauge that will tell you how much PSI of water coming at you. So I will come back another time when the water is turned on and give you a view of the water itself spewing. But until such time, my good people, I'm DJ Marisha, and I will be taking leave. I want to big up my son there, Jeff Roy Jr. in the California area there, Sister Jazz, my sister Esther there in Tortola, Marquise and the kids, my daughter Rochelle there in Ohio, and the kids, you know. Let's continue to do the good for our country, my good people. We will continue this conversation tomorrow evening from 6 to 8 p.m. St. Kitts Nevis time. I also want to big up my girl Hazel Claxton, Sister Naomi Ward, Joseph Buchanan, Sheila Barrett, Ivy Carty, Jordan Cook, my brother Gene, the man Romeo Paris, the man Tango, the big Sobi. Yes, yesterday I was hanging out with Sobi and Dwyer. Dwyer decided to spend some money on the DJ yesterday. Dwyer took DJ Marisha and the King Sobi out for lunch. It was a very wonderful lunch. But what I enjoyed more than the lunch was the conversation. When you have a conversation with someone in the likes of Dwyer Astafan, you open up your minds to a lot of stuff. So I enjoy having those conversations and sometimes debates. Because believe it or not, we don't agree on everything. So we have to have a debate and then come to an understanding. But what is good about it is that we have the respect for each other and we show each other the love. And at the end of those conversations, we always come to an agreement. You know, it's not like we have a conversation and have a debate and it end with nothing. We come to a consensus because a lot of times what we don't realize, two people could be saying two different things and they're correct, but it's the interpretation. So it's just to explain your narrative, and sometimes that is all it takes to resolve that issue. So again, Brother Dwyer, thanks for lunch. It was great, but the conversation for me was greater. And long life, enough respect, enough love to you, Jesse, and the grandkids. And let's go back to the pump room, as I call it, which for today. So my lovely people, I'll catch you tomorrow evening, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. local time here in St. Kitts Nevis. One love, DJ Maui shall love you.